What's going on, everybody? All right, so I kind of wanted to put this Mindset Monday out there today. Man, let me tell you something. I had a good weekend, shot a really good match. Went to a match I don't usually get to go to, and I got to shoot with my buddy Dwayne Spires. So, my buddy Dwayne is what got me started in the coaching part, right? He's the one that recommended that I be a coach. He's like, man, you always coaching me. You're a great coach. You're always helping everybody. You should definitely do something with this. I don't think you realize how good you are at coaching. So, I've always had a soft spot in my heart for that man. And he is really what pushed me to get past my own doubts of my shooting. Or in my coaching, I guess. I should not so much my shooting, but my coaching. So I gained a lot of confidence in my coaching. I've had a lot of students prove to me that my coaching's working. I've had a lot of experiences of my own shooting where I'm like, all right, it's working. I'm getting better following my own system. That is kind of important. If your coach doesn't follow their own system, how do you get better? So I was listening to a podcast today, and somebody had mentioned something that Dwayne brought up to me a long, long time ago. And it's something that I forgot. It's something that I stopped paying attention to. But I still do it every day, and it's just natural now. It's something that just happens every day. It's 1% improvements every day is what you're looking for. You're not looking for major improvements every single time you hit the range. Every single time you shoot. You're not going to become a grandmaster in one match, one classifier, one practice. It doesn't work that way. And I see a lot of people struggling with this fact because they're trying to get it instantly. They're trying to hit that easy button and make themselves better instantly. It doesn't work like that. There are some things that you will instantly get better at. Once you find what you needed to get to that next level, it comes really fast, right? There are some things, like when you learn how to grip the gun properly, it changes your world. It changes how you shoot. When you realize that the fundamentals, the grip, the trigger prep, the visual patience, all those different things, that changes your world. But it's not instant because you're always trying to make it better. You're always trying to fix it. You're always trying to make it consistent. Once you become more consistent with it, then there you've got it locked in. So I talk about this a lot in my Insider Circle, on my online course. It's about consistency. It's about doing something over and over and over again. So I see a lot of people will send messages or go online and talk about, their practices. And, oh man, I've practiced in this. And then the next time I watch them practice, which is literally the week later in a video, they're doing something completely different. They probably never perfected the first thing. Right? So what you're looking for is 1% improvements. Stop trying to fix everything. Fix one thing at a time. 1% improvements. If you work every day to get better at something, those 1% improvements go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 75, 100% improvements in no time. In no time. But dedicate yourself, change your mindset, and dedicate yourself to 1% improvements. Great example. I'll give you a great example of just a 1% improvement. If you don't dry fire right now, a 1% improvement would be start today, not tomorrow, not the next day, not the day after that. Don't give me, I'll start on the next month on the 1st. No. Start today. Pick up your gear, put it on for 5 minutes. Start off with something super easy. Hell, just pick up your gun and dry fire without your belt, without your magazines. Just pick your gun up and do some dry fire pointing it at the targets. Simple. That's your 1% improvement for the day. Tomorrow, pick it up again. You just had a 1% improvement again. Now you're at 2% improvement in 2 days. You just dry fired twice. Considering you don't dry fire at all, you just now had a simple 1% improvement in your life. You dedicated yourself to something for 2 days, for a day. Okay? Now let's just say you go through the whole week, you never pick your gun up again. Next week, pick your gun up, put it in your hand. You've just made a 1% improvement. Now you've done something and you've repeated it twice in 2 weeks. Even if it's only one day, you now have given yourself that 1% improvement that it takes to get to the next level. And from there, you build onto that. You don't look at it as a negative. If you didn't pick your gun up all week, but next week you get 5 days, you just made an improvement. You're not always going to be able to train and practice and get better. But what you're looking for is that constant 1% improvement. You're always looking for those little small efforts and those small improvements. You're not looking for giant things. So stop thinking because you're busy that you don't have time. You have time. You can make time. That time that you're sitting on the couch watching television, stand behind the couch watching television, dry firing. You're still getting to watch television and relax, but instead of sitting on your ass, you're up, standing up, watching the television show with your wife, with your kids, or whatever, and you're dry firing. All right, guys, if you have any questions, hit me up in those comments, and I'll see you on the range.